What's going on, Pisces? How you doing? This is Craft and Conjure with Aquarius Moon Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I read tarot, Lenormand, oracle, so forth and so on. So why don't you go ahead and click subscribe and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. Returning subscribers, how you been? Today we're covering Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general, but it goes out to men, women, singles, and couples. So let's see what we can find. Hope popped into my head. And to stay grounded and not to allow yourself to get lost within the illusions of self. Revamping what you have been working on will actually be more beneficial than you originally thought. So if you are planning to go back and reevaluate a plan or a past experience, now would be a great time to do that. I'm not picking up because of retrograde, even though retrograde probably does have a part with that. But because it's just, I'm picking up on some unfinished business in love, spirituality as well, and mental clarity. What do you mean by that, universe? Mental clarity is what you will regain when you balance your emotions with your logic. For you cherish your emotions, but also keep them balanced. For you have an entire brain, not just one side. To the person that resonates with that, please don't shoot me. I'm only the messenger. Meditation popped up into my brain just now. Perhaps a few of you. In fact, meditation is beneficial to all. So, whether you view it from a spiritual point of view or a simple chemical science biological flow, meditation helps you connect deeper to yourself and actually to help control your chemicals to go crazy every now and then, that we all have that happen. So next time, when it's kind of called the brain-heart cohesion, that's one name for it. The reason I said that name is because it's actually been broadcasted on quite a few YouTube commercials. Take this time to really focus on the heart and the mind. When things start to bug you or bring you down, so forth and so on, whether they be people or spiritual lessons or energetic currents or whatever, so forth and so on, bring into your mind's eye your brain. And if you technically want to, you can assign your brain chemicals a color. Roll with me on this. So for example, the chemical that would cause, the euphoric feel after you're intimate with somebody, let's make that blue. The chemical that, if it excretes too much, it might cause depression, let's call that red. So if red is acting up, you speak from your heart, but you align it to your mind. Understand that your mind and heart go hand in hand. Hell, your mind, your brain, and body go hand in hand. So when it starts to go crazy on you, know that you can control it. Couples, you're pretty good in the relationship sector. I am picking up a slight imbalance with a few of you. The heart and mind connection. I might call that reading this the heart and mind connection. One of you are very logical, or a few of you are very logical, and a few of you are very more towards the creative emotional side, which is both sides are beautiful. So you two complete each other in that masculine and feminine. I'm picking up that you two have already gained self-completion, so if you two were to end, it's not like you would forget who you were, or, a piece of you would just go away and never return. You would feel loss and sadness, but you would still be whole. I know y'all are probably like, okay, dude, we get it. We get it. We want to see the cards. Spirits, gods, goddesses, universe, what do we have for the collective sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and their cross watchers to come over and listen? Peace shall be granted unto those that seek. Ask him out. That's what I heard. What's going on with that, universe? Spirits, guide that is to the left of me. I know, huh? He's shy, you're not, so go ask him out. The dynamics are changing or have changed. No, he's not going to think you're wild or crazy for asking him out. He would like you to ask him out. Go for it, girly. That's what I heard. One of my guides decided to say that. She's really cool. Justice shall be granted to those that are seeking it. Now, mind you, justice isn't going to be just the way that you want it. You ask for divine justice, so you're going to get divine justice. I'm just keeping it honest and real and open with you. If you ask for divine justice approaches justice from a very objective point of view. It doesn't approach it from the point of view we do. So if you get, I'm not saying you will, but if a couple of y'all get popped in the head for calling in the justice, just know that it's going to benefit you, but it might kind of hurt a little bit. Nothing that you won't recover from, but you know how divine justice is. Some of y'all need to embrace a little bit of chaos. I don't mean go, blow up cities or nothing. But on the aspect of structure is good, but too much structure isn't good because you turn down all the choices that might come your way. I mean, again, don't get me wrong. Structure is good, but you can become the magician a lot faster, quicker. And become a wise magician if you understand that the universe is very ebb and flow, cycles, so forth and so on. And I think you know that. Maybe one or a few of you are currently trying to fit into a mold that you know is not going to work. What I mean by that is you might be dating someone and their family wants you to be like, the queen of wands, but you're more like hands down the high priestess, and they don't understand that. So to benefit them, you're trying to fit into that mold where you follow a structure, a 9 to 5, when in reality it's not going to do you any good in the long run. So to those who resonate with this, don't go too deeply into a structure that you build illusions and walls that you cannot knock down or get out of. You are more on the lines of a free thinker, very deeply connected to your emotions and the emotions of those around you. Animals, I also heard trees. Shout out to a certain person that graces my channel. I have a message for you. Get back to honing and mastering your craft. That will give you the answer that you seek. That will connect you with people that you are meant to connect with. And when you connect with those that you are meant to connect with, all shall be well. That is all. Because we don't want a 10 of swords going on for you, little sis. Now do we? Back to the collective. It's popped out. 10 of wands. A lot of you have a lot of burden of hard work on your shoulders. You're working the extra hours. You're punching the midnight clock. You're burning the midnight oil, so forth and so on. You're working harder than you normally would because you actually see your manifestation on the horizon. Your ships are about to come in and you're about to be popping like the sun. Yeah. the Sun. This goes out to singles, couples, men and women. You know that sticking that final bit out, even though people tell you that it's a lost cause, in reality isn't a lost cause, because this is your vision. You created this vision, or you set this up, or you worked for it. So in reality, they can't see what you're going through. All they can see is the fact you explode and come back, but they don't understand it. They don't understand that the explosion and the coming back is nothing more than, the whole death energy flowing through you to help remove the crap from you that no longer suits you. Because a few of you are kind of like, we're over there for a while, like, well, it sucks, I blew up. But you keep having that guide, that spirit force, that whoever, that so forth and so on, that masculine, that higher self, that shadow self, that God, that goddess, the so forth, the angelic being, etc., etc., etc. Just like, you're right by where you could refill your cups. You're going through this for a reason, but we didn't leave you astray. We pretty much knocked you off your pedestal so you could get back up and get knocked down again, because what we have planned for you within the next 5 to 10 years, for example, is going to be something that is going to require a serious amount of emotional balance. It is going to require you to be able to flow as the Ace of Cups, to be able to abundantly continue to share your energy, to be able to cycle the universal energy, aka you gonna be busy as shit, and it's going to be spiritual, and you're going to have to be able to balance it. You're gonna have time for you, you're gonna have time to go off and retrospect and grow and have your family time, but so forth and so on. Quite a few of you are about to become one of those spiritual people, one of those spiritual power to the people. You might open a YouTube channel, you might go join a caravan, you might go to a pagan event, you might go to a tarot card convention. Somewhere you go, you're going to end up doing a lot. So a lot for like the next years, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So stay connected to yourself. And if you're going through these rebirth phases right now, keep going through them. Keep going through the death energy, because it's gonna do that. And for those who feel that it's just a big kick in the butt, because when we go through things as a whole, no matter what sign it is, when things don't work the way we want, we all have this microcosmic view of it, compared to the macro. We're all in the micro, like, what the hell is going on? So just know that when your cups keep getting knocked over, what do you see? You see a guide or a spirit force, so forth and so on, just right beside you, like, man, this is fun. Looking dead at you, trying to get you to smile. I'll say this, as a Leo, I can relate to that. I have a guide that just, for like years, I thought she was against me. Because whenever I went boom, she was just right there giggling, like poking me, literally trying to make me laugh. And I wanted to sit there and brood. Shout out to all the guides that pop our bubbles and make us feel like you don't care, when in reality, you just open the door when the time is just right, and we walk into everything we could want and more, directly how we laid it out, manifested it, and we're just like, well, crap. Then we turn red. So don't think, for those that are going through those rebirth cycles and that getting knocked off your pedestal, so forth and so on, don't think that you don't have all that you need, because you keep getting knocked back to the same location, but it's like you get a power jump. So when you refill your cups, you jump back further. See where I'm going with it? You get sent back to where you can refill everything and get what you need and get right back out there, but you don't go back to some previous point. You go further. So it might feel like that journey is whoa, 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 but its reality is not. It's giving you the strength you need. It's good. It's giving you the emotional strength that you need. That is going to be needed for quite a few of you. You're going to have to be ready in reality to be the Knight of Cups quite a bit. And for those that are, looking for relationships, here's something for you. For a few, it doesn't resonate with all, but I know it will resonate with a few. You haven't dated in a while, and the reason you keep running into the wrong people, from what I'm picking up, isn't because of some karmic thing. It's just kind of like a guide or ancestor or the universe kind of telling you, like, you've never known pain. You've never known real sadness. Some of you, you've had love, but you haven't had that heartbreak that completely broke you yet. In a nutshell, it's not going to be kind of like one big heartbreak. Those little heartbreaks are going to equal to one big heartbreak. And you're going to cleanse, and then you're going to understand the true depth of love. Because love is not always bells and rainbows. It can slice through your heart. And sometimes love will slice through your heart to protect you. How many times have we told people that we love in general no? Or how many times have you read a story where someone takes a family member that's slipping, that got strung out on alcohol, and tossed them into a rehab center without their knowing? They hate you for like 6 months, and then they come out and they're like, wow, you know. Feel me? You will have your 9 of Cups. Sorry about that glare. I know it's horrible. You will have your 9. You will have your 2. For those that are looking for it, you will have your 2. You just have to be ready to fight for what you believe in. Stick it out, no matter what it may be. Go through these experiences. Do not do this. No matter how much it sucks, you have to go into each experience knowing that you have all you need for that one thing, even if you don't feel like you have anything. Even if you're sitting right there with your heart just shattered, whether it be from love or emotions, or friends or business or failed prospects or no 10-9, or you keep getting told no 179,000 times about a job. You just like, man, what the hell is going on? But if you look a little deeper, you see some little friendly forces around it. They coming in to make sure you don't kill over. So you got to understand that you got to stick it out. Everything is going forward. You're going to have your lovers. And finally, I say this. It's an interesting time for many. Just stick it out. Okay? Hopefully this resonated with you in some way, shape, manner, or form, Pisces. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. I wish nothing but the best for each and every single one of you. To my little sis that be popping up on my channel low-key, how you doing? Take that wisdom and run with it, as I know you will. And I'll talk to you all soon. Until then, peace.